All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to MLB Season 2, 2018. Tonight we're doing Game 54. Philadelphia Phillies at Los Angeles Dodgers. Phillies lead the series 1-0. Season record for the Phillies 42-12. Season record for the Dodgers 26-27. I'm Coach Big Kurt Lord Green. I'm going to be coaching the Philadelphia Phillies on the road against the Dodgers. This is Game 2 of a 4-game series. If there's anybody that want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. Friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. All right. Also, check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook that has playoff and championship content from the past and the current.
About as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Phillies enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Standing in, Odubel Herrera, and we are set for baseball here this evening. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup, and he comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium with no score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First delivery to him on the way. And he sends it the other way toward right center. On the move is Puig. 1 away.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Cameron Rupp. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now batting, Maikel Franco, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kemp. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The 1-2. Hot shot down the line. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So here's Matt Kemp now as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Turner into foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. In the air, down the line in left. Kemp on the run, and it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Nick Pivetta. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp coming on. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Next for the Dodgers, Yasmani Grandal. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Yasmani Grandal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Julio Urias. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there, coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez is 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Up next, playing very well in recent minor league action. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
For Philadelphia, left fielder, Reese Hoskins.
Riding in once again, Reese Hoskins. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Hard liner to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Cameron Rupp. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. In his career, Forsythe slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Franco moving to his left, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Here's Corey Seager. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
In now, Justin Turner. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Matt Kemp. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Turner at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep flush.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Seager has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting. Shortstop. J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kemp giving chase. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Nick Pivetta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Seager. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. That'll bring in Austin Barnes as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Can you hear me?
And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
hear me. You should be able to hear me.
Next 1-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Crawford backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Yeah, my mic's on. Most of the time, my stuff
Into
is
the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
And whatever video,
back
my
with a
microphone,
fastball
I
up
just
and
had
away,
Olympic
swung on and
basketball
missed.
stuff.
0-2.
I had to get rid of it.
One run on
Because the
3
sound,
hits. No errors
sound
for the
quality
Dodgers
wasn't good. I
thus
had to get
far.
rid of the video and the whole nine. So, kind of a bummer, but hey.
Another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
What's that? Congrats on your NFL
I always
season.
like watching pitchers
See,
that attack with the fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
You saw it, Wall.
Stepping in now,
I didn't win it all.
And he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone for strike one.
We lost to
He's
Seattle.
rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How
And yeah, I felt like I
90%
should've
of
went to
his
the Super
first
Bowl.
pitches have been
Way to
for
make it.
strikes. If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Now, did any of you guys like college baseball?
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start the inning and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Yeah, I might
Well,
be
none of them
yelling a
have
little
any
bit. I
hits
hope I'm
yet,
not,
so
but
you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I don't like what I'm seeing.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it.
Should be out.
One
Not
down.
out. Dang.
The
The
batter,
Next
Dodgers,
will be
man,
Nick
they winning.
Williams. He lined out in his
man,
last
trying to
trip,
even the
so
series
looking
with
for
us.
better fortunes here.
We beat them in the playoffs last season. I
First
think it was
offering
the
on
first
its
round.
way.
We played them in the first round. We beat them. It was hard, though.
This is line to left.
Dodgers was nice in the
And that's
playoffs.
into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Hard hit towards center. Taylor
Oh,
is there. 2 gone.
God.
the batter, left fielder, Reed Hoskins.
Striding in once again, Reese Hoskins.
Reese Hawkins haven't done nothing
Flyout
today.
and a single
He's
for
done
him
nothing.
so far.
Maybe it's the rain that we're playing in the rain. It's raining pretty bad right now in Los Angeles. Maybe it's the rain.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. It remains 1-0. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Chris Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
94 miles per hour. Let's go Phillies. Did you watch all my playoff games?
The windup and
Did you
the
watch
0-1.
I was on the road, man.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
won 3 road playoff games to go Super Bowl.
Is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
There's been nobody in the league, I know in my league, that has won 3 games
Digging
in a
in to
row
try it again.
and with the Super Bowl.
He got under one and popped out his last time up.
I haven't known
First
that
pitch
many
of
to
the
do it.
at-bat.
It was
Hit
a
out
good
to a
win,
second.
though, you know.
And
Yeah,
that
well, we
finds
beat
its way
Atlanta.
into center
I
for a
mean,
one-out base hit.
You know, we lost to Seattle, man, you know.
Nice
But we beat
execution
Atlanta
right there.
and Green Bay.
His front shoulder in,
You
got his
know,
hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you
We
can't
tried.
get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Justin Turner. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right.
I got it.
And they'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. So now Carlos Santana. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Did you see those fumbles I had? Oh, my God. I think I had a lot of fumbles with Green Bay, the second round, and I had a lot
The
of
other
fumbles with
way out
Seattle.
toward right field.
I mean, that's probably why I lost.
Taking it in as Puig, and there's your
I
first
had way
down.
too many fumbles.
Now batting,
See, 1960, I had way too many fumbles.
Digging in once again, Cameron Rupp.
I was fumbling
He's
all over the
over
place.
2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Kemp will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As he rips it on the ground to second. Taken in by Forsythe. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
2 strikeouts. Playing real good fielding tonight, Matt Kemp for L.A.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Austin Barnes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
0-1, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Williams is in pursuit, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
First baseman, number 9.
Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Rupp over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? J.P. Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
There's another pitch for a striker. This guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp on the run. 1 out.
They're going to give us a pitch hitter. Who we need? Bring in Tommy Joseph right now.
Tommy Joseph will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
Well hit to right, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Forsythe is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out.
Oh, Tommy Joseph was hitting
pitch
garbage.
there.
Oh, my God.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. LA's on top, 1-0. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 46. Adam Morgan.
Ready for another shot now, Julio Urias. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez over to his right. One down. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more. We'll go for it was a single for him in his last at bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Hernandez moving to his right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing.
All right, I got one more shot. One more shot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Nick Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It gotta be the rain. It has to be the weather.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia. Cesar Hernandez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. This is in the air to left. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Julio Urias earns his 8th victory of the season. Nick Pivetta is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.